All right, welcome. What's going on, guys? Um, so, ow, the last vlog. Um, I wanted to get it edited, rendered, and uploaded so that I could have it ready by noon, and that went up yesterday. Now if you actually look, it didn't go up when I wanted it to, but that's because I've been busy. I'm actually recording this the same day that the video is going up. Um, Instead, it's probably going to go up about 7, maybe. Um, Something like that. Uh, and this vlog is to kind of just let you guys know what's going on, how everything's been going since I really haven't, done much. Because all the videos that have been going up lately are just videos that I had pre-recorded, um, and just stuff like that. So I am here to tell you guys some good news and some other stuff. So first, well, there's really no good or bad news, but we'll just start off with some news. Um, so today, for me, is Wednesday. For you guys, it'll be tomorrow, Thursday. Um, but today was my last day of therapy. I am finally done. My surgery was January 10th, which was 3 months and 1 day ago. Um, and I have been in physical therapy since February 5th. So close to a month after my surgery, I went in for physical therapy. I went for 2 weeks for inpatient. So the 5th was Monday, and That's when I started therapy. I got out on the 16th, and then that Monday, the 19th, I have been in outpatient. So let's see, counting that week, it was 8 weeks I've been going to outpatient. And, you know, it was actually kind of hard saying bye to them because they have been working with me since I had my surgery. I the first day I met them, like I said, was the 5th of February, and I've kind of been working with them and a few other people like the rest of the time. So for a total, I've been doing therapy for about 10 weeks. That's including the inpatient. Um, so I am done. I graduated therapy. They said I have improved so much over the past 8 weeks that they've been seeing me for outpatient. Even from inpatient, like the second week was full weight bearing. They were really impressed with how I was doing in terms of just getting back up on my feet and when I started walking. And and if this is your first video for anybody that's watching, if you don't know what I'm talking about, um, so before I had my surgery, I never walked straight. I always had my legs or my knees bent, uh, my legs kind of turned in, and my feet turned in. And I always leaned forward with my back arched up. Now, that is a cause of birth. There's no name for it that I know of, but that happened because my mom apparently did drugs when she was pregnant with me. And that's the other thing. I don't give a shit about saying, that or anything else or like all the shit that I've had to go through because of my disability. And I was labeled as a handicap. So for the people that make fun of handicaps, you can go fuck right off. I'm sorry. I'm saying it straight out. Um, because I know how it is. I've been bullied, I've been teased because of my disability. I've gotten into fights in school, arguments, bullshit like that. People staring, making fun of eventually you kind of learn to deal with it, but not everybody acts the way I do. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I know I'm not, but I know how to handle it. Um, because I was getting so used to it, which actually, like, no one should ever say that they are getting used to it. It's not really a good thing to get used to being made fun of. Because eventually, of course, there's no guarantee for a fix. There's always, new developments, new researches. Like this surgery that I got, they just found out about. Well, not really. They knew about it. They just didn't know if it would work on me. Um, the surgery I got is called a distal femoral extension osteotomy. It's a mouthful. Um, and if you want to read about it, I'll leave a link to it in the description. But they were never able to do that surgery on me when I was younger because they had to wait technically till I was done growing. I lost that half an inch of height, which I'm fine with. I'm short. I don't care. I'm 5'6". And actually, a lot of the YouTubers I watch, like Alpha M, if you guys know him, Aaron Marino, he's 5'6". So, like I'm fine with that. I don't care. Not everybody can be tall. I mean, my height comes from my mother's dad's side, and my mother, and like they're short. I tower over my mother and her father. My dad's 6'2". um, so, but yeah, like the first day out of inpatient, actually that weekend, we went to a store and I noticed that no one was staring at the way I was walking. No one was staring at me in general. And it was amazing. I don't want to get too deep in this, but I've gone through. I know there are people with like worse cases out there, but like for me, this is a lot. I've never had to go through this much shit just to get to where I am. Now, note that I've never walked straight in my entire life. But just knowing like the possibility of me being able to really got to me after I talked to the doctor. And originally we weren't going to go with any of these surgery options. But then my dad was like, think about it. Think about what you might want to do. So I did, and we talked more about the surgery options, and the surgery that went with the extension osteotomy. That was the most effective with the least amount of, how do I want to say it? Most effective, I'm going to say least painful. Now, I've got a high pain tolerance, and they actually noticed that when I went into inpatient. Because the first day, I was in pain, but I was still able to walk through it. And if you guys know what muscle stimulators are, to a lot of people, just like getting it up to like 20 or 30 is a lot. The first time we did it, I was at like 68, almost 70. And that is fucking high. But it still hurt really bad. And, looking back at it, when I wasn't able to walk for that month, that was the boredest. I don't even know if that's a fucking word, but that was the most bored that I've ever been in my life. Because all I was doing was just laying in a fucking bed. And not able to do much, not able to get to my computer. Granted, my computer was broke at the time, but I fixed it the day the parts came after I got home from inpatient. So, yeah, that's kind of like what's going on right now. Now all I gotta do is just continue doing everything outside of physical therapy, as in doing exercises here at home, which I'm fine with. Um, but I'm gonna do something smarter and start everything on Monday. Because Monday is, some of you guys don't know if you don't watch my vlog channel. But I started doing morning walks because I'm trying to lose weight, and that will actually help. Since I can't go to the gym. Well, I mean, I can. I just can't do a lot with my legs. Um, and actually, I'm taking stuff like Quadriline. It's a thermogenic, and CLA, which is conjugated linoleic acid, and those are both kind of like fat burners, and they kind of help lose weight. Ow. So I'm taking those. I'm taking a ZMA, which is zinc and magnesium, and it's got some B6 in it. You take that before you go to bed. It kind of helps with muscle recovery and kind of helps you sleep. So I'm doing all that, and I'm kind of watching what I'm eating. Today I kind of just didn't care because it was my last day, and I kind of treated myself. But yeah, like still, I personally I think it's amazing, like how much doctors can do. I have so much respect for doctors, surgeons, nurses, all of them, because there's so much that people don't realize that they can do, in terms of surgery, helping people out, like me, going from my knees bent to completely straight. Now, granted, they're still not completely straight when I extend them because I don't have that muscle capability yet. But the more I build the muscle, the easier it's going to be. So that's something else I got to work on. And I just got to keep doing. I just got to keep doing it continuously for a while until I'm able to start doing everything completely independent. So with that being said, more videos and streams will be able to take place because I do not have to go to therapy anymore on Mondays and Wednesdays. And Wednesdays is usually the days that I do stream anyway. And since I am going to be home, I can start getting up earlier and getting everything done. So, yeah. And if you guys want to figure out like what I'm doing like day to day, figuring out like stuff that I've been doing lately, my vlog channel is linked down below. I don't do vlogs every day, but I do them on a normal basis. Usually the only days I don't do them are the weekends or Saturday and Sunday, and sometimes Mondays. But a lot of times it's usually every day, other than that. And actually, speaking of which, I'm actually vlogging today, so. So, yeah, I've come a long way. They're saying that, or my therapist said that I should be, fine with doing everything on my own. And then I go to see the doctor next week, actually next Thursday. And then after that, going to graduation for my school, and then we start getting ready to move. So it's gonna be I'm not gonna say a tough move. It's gonna be a little hard because not emotionally but physically. Because I'm still trying to build up the strength, I'm not gonna be able to help load a lot as much as I would before. Which even before I wasn't able to do much because I couldn't really get around that good. But just doing small stuff just to get the little things done. That's all it really takes. So when we move a little bit later, and actually I mentioned this in the video that went up yesterday. I did mention about the computers. Actually, that was a complete computer vlog except with like a little update at the end. and what my plans are for it. I'm going to be building one at a time because it will allow me to get the things that I want in my computer. Um, like the stuff that I actually want in them. Um, so, yeah. So first, of course, I'm going to be building the gaming computer. And I'll probably use this computer, the one that I've got right now, just for like video editing until I build the new one. So when I build the second computer, which will be the workstation, it'll be easier. um, so I'm gonna have a lot of setting up to do down there. Um, and of course I'm gonna see if I can get my setup in my room just so it's easier for me. And that'll be that. So when we do move, like I said, I will vlog or live stream the building for both computers. Now I'm not gonna be building them at the same time. I'm gonna be building them separate just so I can get one done and then start getting the other later. Um, yeah, I'm probably gonna be doing a lot of vlogging when I move because there is so much to do down in Florida. Um, like so much more stuff I'll be able to do, more opportunities to do stuff. So yeah. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. um, so thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me. Like I said, my vlog channel and everything else is down in the description below. Um, but yeah, just thank you guys so much for supporting me. Um, and yeah, um, so I'm gonna go finish some stuff up, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks. I love your faces.